Today is traditional art time, and yeah, I brought my Prismacolors, like, because I think that today's artwork calls for vibrant and smooth transitioning, and Prismacolors are, well, apart from oil pastels, are my softest art supplies that I own. So yeah, I will figure out the colors and figure out the colors of that I will be using, and yeah. So what I will be doing, you may ask. Well, first off, disregard all the stuff that is in the background. It's my windowsill, it's always messy, but it's not even this sketchbook. It's not even this sketchbook. But it's in this sketchbook, and it is this artwork. I drew it like I got the idea in 2020, got the challenge itself that it was part of is from like 2018. It was Sam's and CCL's idea with various OC drawing prompts, and I finally can execute it, and I think this will be it will be a really nice picture for the Pride Month, because first off, the character here, it's Romek. You may not notice because he's without his glasses, but it's Romek. He is my canonically gay character, and the prompt is color using rainbow, and I have a plan to have his face but lit by a sliver of rainbow, and this is something I found like very pretty, and I want to replicate it in my sketchbook, because this is how I go. I look up pretty stuff and I want to have the same in my sketchbook. So I have some references for rainbow reflecting on face. This is exactly what I wrote in Google Graphics. So hoping I will get the curvature of the face and the rays on the face right, and make the colors blended. What about the rest of the picture? I kind of want to leave it black and white, so using only like black and white to color. I know it's kind of against the prompt, but hey, there will be color, there will be rainbow. I think it's good enough. So how is everybody doing? Meanwhile, I will be preparing, first off, choosing the 7 colors of the rainbow, and I would like to have a paper that I could swatch on. It would be really much appreciated. Oh, I can swatch on this paper. This is like from let me swatch on this paper. So and why am I using my old crappy wired earbuds? Because I just ran out of battery in my wireless ones. Like, I just connected it, I just, put them in my ears. I didn't hear power on, and I was like, oh my god, they ran out of battery again, just as I was about to stream. And so today is time for only for my crappy ones. So so how was everybody? How was your day? I hope it was fine. Also I need to properly, I forgot that I left them at this like state. I need to sharpen those. So my day was pretty chill. Today is like a religious holiday, so it also means that, well, most of the cases, the Christian holidays are also like the publicly set days off. So yeah. So yeah, and this is why I got free day today. I could chill a bit. Yeah. So okay, for sure keeping this one, the poppy red, as red. What is this color? Goldenrod, but I need to test it because I am going for vibrancy. Okay, I am going for, no, goldenrod would be like yellow ochre, but I have this Spanish orange. Let me swatch it. Yeah, okay, good enough. This only yellow that I have in my set, canary yellow. Now green. Now this is my issue with the rainbow. Who came up with 2 shades of blue in the rainbow? Because when you look at this color spectrum, it's like, for me, this color is not blue, it's sky blue. This color would be blue, but apparently it's indigo. And for the longest time, I could not grasp my head around like the color indigo. Yes, I would have to talk to God and just ask very serious questions. Maybe not like, if I have the opportunity to talk to God, I will maybe not talk about the colors, but maybe I will ask, bruh, if you love me us so much, why you're not stopping the pandemic? Or why are you like keeping, stopping any like cataclysm? Like, I know we have freedom that we, got like stole from you back in the paradise, in the Garden of Eden, but it was such a long time ago. Maybe you will give us a little bit of guidance and peace and stop happening whatever these 2020s are. Stop the 2020s from whatever the heck is happening. So yeah, I would like to talk about that. Of course, my sharpener is clogged already. So yeah, I would have much more questions than about rainbows. With main being, bro, what the heck? I will ask this, bro, what the heck? Okay, I am now looking for a color. Okay, this is a good color for the yeah, I am looking for a good transition color between this blue and this like purple, and it seems like this violet, this one would be the best. So yeah, but look, like, don't you think like this rainbow looks like super not balanced? Like, I feel like there is a lot of dark colors. Maybe I should use the different shade of purple. Like, this is also a nice cool shade. So we'll swap this one. for this one, because I feel like whenever I draw a rainbow, I feel like there is not enough bright colors. Like when I put yellow and orange seem to blend for me, and then like blues and purples seem to be so like dark and overbearing. So it's like, yeah, I'm so sorry that it's happening. Like, as I said, like to you, I thought this crab was like encaged like 10 years ago, after like the last biggest like outcry, and that happened like when I was entering high school. So like it's really like not fun when, I don't know even why would that, how would that like come back, as if, I don't know, we absolutely did not learn our lesson about like handling illness, because apparently after like a couple waves of COVID as well, we haven't. And it's so bad, so freaking bad. I will put it here, and I will try to not eat it out and have all the shavings on my bed. This would be really appreciated. So yeah, so I have my colors. I have these set and black and white. So yeah, it's just horrible. My luck, like sometimes I feel like I am so freaking unlucky, but sometimes I feel like there is like some sort of fate like keeping me from the worst scenario, the worst case that I come up with, like my brain comes up with, because of course it's usually me against me. Me against me, yeah, against myself. Okay, so let me think. I want the strip to be this big, so when it hits the hair, okay, I need to draw the way this strip goes again. So okay, so on the wall behind it goes like that, just straight. Of course there will be slight, because the light goes like that, there will be like slight shadow where the rainbow wouldn't be like as vibrant. But still there will be a little bit of rainbow seen like in this shadowed area, because of reflective light not making it too sharp. But okay, so this is the hair, so I am okay, the bump on the the bump on the eyelid, the slight bump on the cheekbones, only slightly here, the color would most likely sink in this part, and then go up by the nose bridge and down here. And here, first off, a little bit of shadow underneath the hair that I need to remember about. Then just going like that. And the individual colors will probably go like... Also, like, why 7 colors? Well, first off, given that indigo and purple are very close on the spectrum, and I know it's because 7, it's because I think it was it Newton who came up with the colors? Because 7 is like such a godly freaking ideal number. Well, it's such an ideal number that I can't eyeball it and, you know, divide the distance equally by 7. It's such an ideal number, like, bruh. Like, this is not even. Like, I can eyeball, like, 3 even isn't even 3. It's not perfect. Like, I can eyeball like halves and threes, but never like, and everything that, you know, is like any you know, any number that comes from this, but never on 7. Like 3, 4, 5. Oh, and just like, look at this monstrosity. I cannot. Divide stuff by 7, and the only reason there are 7 like colors of the rainbow is only because of it. Because 7 is a nice number, and that's it. Because the rainbow is a spectrum, you could divide them into like infinity of colors. But for the sake of categorization, like, you named like some clusters, but why the heck indigo? Why the heck indigo? Like, it's so close to blue, so close to purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh my god. Oh, and maybe I will... Okay, maybe like that. And of course it will be 1. Yes, I think I will really stop soon with this sketch, because else I will really very much overwhelm myself and with the sketch, and it will be very muddy. So yeah. Same. Can I get a refund on this undisclosed allergy, or at least have like a changelog in what the freak is happening with my body? Okay, maybe let me put a slide. Very light. Yeah, yeah. Wait, what am I doing? Wait, these strands of hair should be like that. Yes, yes. Okay, let me start at least on the hair, because then I can move on to body and not erase too much and still have a pretty. Okay, let me go with that. Yeah. I will move some stuff around so you can, yeah, so you can see what I'm doing better. But yeah, have you heard about like Twitch recent? Like, I don't know if it even like concerns me. Well, truth to be told, I wanted to try and stream on YouTube because I'm curious and I want to build my brand, make myself more known to people. But other than that, I don't necessarily understand what is going on with Twitch, and things I heard so far right now don't concern me because I don't do sponsors and I don't stream simultaneously on other platforms. So most of the concerns that I heard are I'm not are not applicable for me. I know about the 70-30 cut that they are now pushing even on. Wait. It will be 70-30 on everything or only on the partners? Because I know the 70-30 cut was like a regular for partners, unless you will be like making an arrangement with Twitter, with Twitch before signing the partnership agreement, you know. And that some creators did that. But wait, is 70/30 cut like now applicable to everybody, even for affiliates? Because let me tell you about the copious amount of money that Twitch gets me. Which is like... which is like... I can't turn streaming into my only source of income as of right now. With the money I'm getting, it is still like a hobby and a way to connect to people. And this is it. So this haven't changed in the last 3 years since I've been monetized, since I've been an affiliate. Like the reason that I am streaming. I chose Prismacolors for this illustration because in my experience Prismacolors are the softest pencils I have, and I can blend them like effortlessly. You know, and layer the colors like better. So this is why I chose them to be my medium of choice this stream today. And of course, I probably... This is why 7 is such a stupid number to divide stuff with. I probably miscounted it somewhere along the way. Miscounted the lines that I need to put as my guidelines. Yeah. So yeah, this is fun. Oh my god, I hate when this happens. And it happens only when I'm doing rainbow because of the stupid 7 color rule. Like, oh my god. Like, right now I am putting my colors very lightly, and then I will be saturating each section and working on blending each color together. Oh, also, first off, if you haven't read, Never Too Late is up. The new page is up, was up on Monday, is up right now, updated on Monday. Second off, if I will ask you for I would ask you for a like on this tweet because I worked so freaking hard and long on these pictures. The expressions, oh my god, I was feeling so long with them. And also, if you could also participate in a poll below this tweet where you can change, where you can decide what Pride illustration I will be doing this year. The concepts are here. First one is drinking, second one is sleeping, third one is walking, and the poll is below. Below this tweet. So yeah, end of the PSA. But yeah, tomorrow I go back to work for one day. I will be alone in the office, which could be fine, but also could be very stressful. So I will see tomorrow how it will actually look like, how it will actually go. But yeah, but then I am going, so another like info, I'm going to my grandma for a weekend. So there is there's like 99% chance that new page of Never Too Late will not come up this week. But most probably next. Like most probably I will strive for it to be next week because you guys need new pages and I need to, you know, draw and finish this story. I marked where the eyes were. Maybe I will draw a little bit of eyebrows. So it will be easier for me to grasp the curvature. And yeah, and let me go first with yellow because I feel yeah, I don't know also why. So let me like nag a bit about, you know, social media numbers. I don't know why, but lately engagement like is tanking completely. Like not completely, but I thought for an artwork that I put up, I will get like more engagement, more likes. And I don't know how to explain this because I haven't changed like the way I tweet. Like I was tweeting at lunchtime in my time zone, which is also like around the lunchtime in like other European countries. I've been then retweeting the post like multiple times a day to hit the time zones, and I don't know why. And I don't know why I don't get it. And I know, and I did this on purpose, that there are places where like the colors don't align to each other because I wanted to show that some elements, like here the bridge of the nose, is in front of the surface of the cheek, and the cheek is is closer to the wall where the rainbow goes. So this is why there is like a slight offset, and I think it will help. It will help. What is insane? This? I don't know, I have a thing in my mind and I try to do this and I try to rationalize like how to make an illusion of things, of light reflecting on different like surfaces. So it's bended in here because, you know, the head is round, so it's bending here lightly, it's bending here lightly, here is a bump because of your eyelids, there is bigger bump because of your nose, and everything else like comes into an arch. Oh, thank you! Like, yeah, I want to make it look like that. So there is a little bit here. Oh, even I will make a little bit, these bits a little bit angular. And the last color from here, it will be a little bit wider, a little bit thinner here. Here following the curvature of the nose, the dip between the nose and the cheek, then on the eyelid, and semi straight at the end. I am not super sold in here on what's happening here in the hair. probably the curve of the red should be even more like violent. Wait, I wonder how much I can erase it. Probably not so much, because in my experience, even the erasable pencils, okay, are not that erasable. So yeah, but I can try and salvage and let's go like with this, like the red should be here. And also make the stripe like differ in the width, because some areas will be more flat at the angle than the others, and that would change the width of the width of the stripes. Dinosaur! Yes, it's tea time for my household. Yeah, unfortunately not for me, because I missed my mark. I have only water. And by saying I missed my mark, I mean, I finished my tea right before the stream and right as I wanted to go live, and I cannot like make you wait 3 more minutes or go and, you know, be right back to make myself some tea. I just thought that I haven't planned this well, so today I have only water, which kinda sucks. I am not that much of a water drinker. How are you doing today? So what do you guys think right now? Should I try and color in and shade the other elements, or first work on the gradient of the rainbow? I feel I will maybe try and make the different elements. Wait, let me get my blending stamp as well. I had it somewhere. Here. Here. Oh my god. That's not fun. So I'm using blending stamp, and whatever residue after like graphite is left there, because I want everything else to be kept really, really dark. Like hair would be the darkest. Oh my god. The light has come. Oh my god. Oh, everybody, say Gigi to my sister. Thank you, sis, because she brought me tea. It's hot, so I can't drink it, but let me swap. It. She probably also did something for herself, but hey, let's not forget it. Yay! Yes, I was brought tea. Yes, she's my favorite sister. I know she's the only one sister that I have, but she's still my favorite sister. Oh, even the Stream Elements bot is like is having time to drink. Well, not now, but because I will else I will how to put it, burn my insides. Is it tribute or no, I bet it's kindness. Right now I think it's kindness. I don't know if there will be any favor involved after the stream. So I want to keep this whole figure fairly gray, so let me lightly put gray all over. Then I will try the blending stamp or my finger or something else to soften it and make this coverage a bit more even. The background itself I want to also be gray, but darker gray. What are your options? The last stream I felt really scatterbrained, and today I feel like more focused. Last stream, I don't know, I was going from one topic to another and I was blabbing a lot, I imagine, and you know, I touched up on a topic of my briefly touch upon a topic of my own, like, of my own, like, my god, it's hard for me to tell it, because this is such a word that it's similar to one Polish word, and I don't want to bring up, like, oh my god, this is why I want to move out, because I feel like I cannot talk about it even in English. But yeah, it has to do with my other little badge, because I briefly touch up on me wearing that badge and what does it mean to me. It is like an audible oral coming out from my side, which I haven't done like with my own voice. Like I said, like I was hinting it in artworks, like dressing myself or dressing, you know, putting myself like on a self-portrait, like in clothes with colors, alluding to the to this orientation, and you know, celebrating with my other like putting pictures of my asexual OCs, like being like celebrating the Asexuality Visibility Day and stuff. And it was like I feel like I could absolutely rephrase it better and put my feelings about myself and my experiences regarding that identity. More like better, because I still don't know. Like right now, this badge feels natural for me. Like it feels like it is like a good explanation for my current experiences. I don't know if it will change, but also I don't know, because I can also pass as a very picky straight person. And I don't know if my experiences are valid to even like be considered on the spectrum, or to, you know, be a part of the community. So yeah, so there were some concerts that I wanted to talk about on stream, and it's so like I was so scared, because this is something, well, first off, everybody at the house can hear me. I don't know if they can understand me fully, but that they can hear and piece some words that sound Polish enough. So I was like preparing for a fight, like if I drop like the names of the name of the orientation or something like that, I was preparing to a fight and to be like yeah, my mom especially is not a very like tolerant person. So yeah. So I was scared that it will like lead to, you know, being another thing that is wrong with me, that I don't feel this or that way, that is the norm. And that may or may not be a sign of my mental health, or something else that, you know, might be falsely connected to that. But yeah, and so right now I don't know if I have the right to wear this badge, but as of right now with my life, what this badge means as a whole spectrum fits right now in my life and with the experience I have right now. So yeah, I see juice. Is it like so hot at your place, dire store as well? Oh my god, it's been so hot in here. Also, I need to, if we were going to talk to God, for whatever reason, I need to ask them, who the heck came up with a holiday where you need, as a main event, you need to walk in June in 30 degrees Celsius with no shade, and the only shade is given to the guy, you know, who is holding the, you know, the the symbol of your son's body and sacrifice. Like, give people some shade. Yeah, I know, and this is the thing. This is maybe another like part of Nina holds herself to the higher standards than she has to other people, because I don't have the issue with other people. I have the issue that even if I change labels, I will be called out for that. And yeah, it's like I need to be absolutely sure that I am this label, because any change would make me a fraud, would make me a fraud, or will make other people like think differently of me. Like, I feel like I have the expectation of knowing at all times, like, about myself. I mean, for me it makes sense, and I am all for it for other people, but I also feel like, I don't know, it will get like some snarky comments like, oh, you didn't know, or oh, you just claimed that to be like so and so. I don't know, maybe I am making this up and making this the bigger issue that it really is. Probably yes. Yeah, probably so, yeah. But yeah, these are just like some things that I had on my mind, you know, regarding, you know, what Pride Month rolls in, you know, it is an opportunity to think about your experiences and, you know, therefore many people choose like Pride Month to as the time to come out. So far, I only shared these concerns about my orientation with my sister, because, you know, we hang out in like I know that she thinks similarly about like people who are not heteronormative. Yeah. So yeah, I might be also a bit scared of the like scrutiny that LGBT, like, don't get me wrong, I really want to have like something rainbow, that I can even like come to work to this, like with anything like you know, Pride Month related, really, because it's right now a political issue, and I want to have like this like garment about because I think a garment like a t-shirt or something like that, because I think this would maybe this would make me happy, and it would show like my support, because I do support the LGBT cause, and I do realize how uneasy and unfair even like my country law is, the way it's written right now. Like heck, even in my constitution, and yeah, I read this like multiple times, but even in my constitution it stated that the marriage is only between a man and a woman. So you need to change constitution, which is not an easy task, in order to make marriage between two people legal. And it's not an easy task because it requires 3/5 of the votes of the parliament. So a lot of people need to get on, you know, get on together to this. But yeah, but I feel like when I grew up, like being like I will now talk about like the experience I have like living in the Eastern European country that was mostly closeted from the Western world, closed off from the Western world, and that is very religious, and whose government right now is more right-wing leaning, and listening a lot to like Catholic circles. So for me, I feel like the rainbow flag has become in my country a political issue, that even if you are an ally and have a rainbow flag, it causes some people to think like, even if you only like support the cause, it causes some people to go like absolutely crazy about it, as if like the rainbow itself was the worst thing that ever happened to our civilization. And it's unfortunately like, it's really sad, because it's people we are talking about, and it's real people whose lives are impacted by hate, by literal hate. So this makes a lot of people, like even me, to be somewhat uneasy when like LGBT causes are brought up, because like I want to be supportive. At the same time, I don't want the social scrutiny, but I know that in order to be a good ally, I need to also be there for the scrutiny. But it doesn't make me like less feared of them. And yeah, just the fact that, you know, I can't be like, I as Nina the worker cannot stand any political opinions. Me as Nina the artist, Nina the streamer, Nina the human, I have political opinions. And because politics is everywhere, like I have also opinions on LGBT, because it's not like, it's ultimately, I don't think it's even like the humans themselves who made it a politician, like the LGBT humans that made it political. I think it's the lawmakers that made it political, and that want to gatekeep the law to make law applicable to, especially like the more harsher law, applicable to only like some people. Or I don't know, maybe I am just blabbing and not knowing what I'm talking about. This might be the case. Yeah, at least like here I live in a capital, so it's like more left-leaning place. So here it is safer for LGBT people, but yeah, I cannot say the same about more rural areas or areas where the impact of the church is bigger, and impact of the church, of the religion is bigger, and where you get really no chance to have like any support system other than your family and closest friends, and they could be like against you given the environment. Yeah, in order to be an ally, I also need to go through the same, well, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, through the same shit as them. So yeah, so just a couple of things like that were really like staggering on my mind. Yeah. But yeah, but you need to, as an ally, really ask yourself if you're willing to do this for either people you know or people who are absolute strangers to you. Like I would absolutely be behaving differently and having an absolute different stance and be more violent and have like pride flags all over. If for example like I was more open about my own experiences and my own orientation, which I would probably post a huge flag when huge like ace or ace demi or gray flag if when I move out. You know, so the only people who would question it are people online who ultimately can't hurt me. You know. But yeah, but if there was someone like in my family who I would know like that they are in the LGBTQAI plus, you know, I would probably like right now I'm hypothesizing, but I want to believe that I will be in their corner and have, even as a like straight passing person, have a stance on it. Oh, thank you for coming, Patient. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you also for the company. It's always a pleasure to see you. I'm waiting for refs. I'm waiting for reference pictures of Sven. I hope you remember. If not, I remind you about it right now. Okay, I think I will be working on a rainbow, and I will maybe start with the green because I need to hide this. Right now I will be doing the motions and overlap green a little bit over the blue and the yellow, and then make a darker stripe and burnish the most saturated version of green into the middle. I don't know still how to title this picture. I usually title my work. I kind of want to have like let the rainbow in. Okay, let's start with cooler colors then. So let's go to this blue and do the same. Extend it a little bit into this indigo and burnish in the middle. and also mixing with green. At the same time, right now, okay, I will power through this, but at the same time, I don't know if these colors wouldn't be too saturated and too dark to be like, to really be a sliver of color. Because, you know, all the pictures that I see are really showing well, they are really like bright. I will try to burnish in and make the gradient. Okay, I will probably go like back and forth between colors to make sure that the transition between them I think like this picture, well, maybe someday, one day I will redraw this picture, cause I feel like digitally I would have like a better result and I will absolutely achieve like the glowing effect much easier. today. I wanted to do this traditionally, try myself, and you know, have one less entry in my whip list. So there. Okay, I have around half an hour. I think I will finish this picture till then. Okay, I think I will use a little bit of black in here too. Oh my god, I'm craving some crisps right now. But no, I must be strong. I saw the prices of crisps recently. And yeah, I need to be strong, pretty much. Yeah, absolutely stupidly priced. Like, it's also thanks to some inflation, but I don't know what is going on with potatoes right now. Like it's really stupidly expensive. Like one bag of #non-sponsored Lays, 140 grams, like used to cost like 3 zlotys 40, which is around 75 cents. Right now the same pack can cost like 8 zlotys, which is like $2 right now. And if you go to other brands, like, okay, Lays are actually like the top of the brands, but Pringles are even more expensive for probably like for like less product. And it's like, what's going on? Maybe I will make this, erase these to show a little bit of light. I will erase this bit. Yeah, you know, they are actually not made of potatoes, but of like puree or some other like mess that they press into just into the chip shape. I know, crazy. This is why they don't absolutely look like potatoes. It's like if you've ever like remembered how it was like there was like one video that showed how, or one photo that showed how McDonald's chicken nuggets look like raw. It's like you have the pulp, the pink pulp that looks like ice cream. Genuinely looks like ice cream, but it's meat. And then they shape it and fry it. Well, it did not make me not eat chicken nuggets, because their chicken nuggets, hashtag still not sponsored, are my favorite item from their menu. So yeah. Yeah, but it is like, and I feel it might be, I don't know, like Pringles are, I have a love-hate relationship with Pringles, because they are stupidly expensive and they are not like real chips, which is the hate part, but it tastes so good for me, which is the love part. But yeah, I recently don't partake in buying Pringles much because of the price, because Pringles, pack of Pringles costs 10 zlotys here, which is like $3. Like, bruh. And you're left with a tube, with the whole freaking tube instead of one bag that you can fold and that you can, you know, fold and dispose. It's a whole freaking tube. Like, bruh. And I am a hoarder and I can find like reasons to still keep on this tube and use it for like crafting projects in the next like 10 years, but yeah, I need to let it go. And for me it's like, you know, why though? You could do the same with bags. Also, other my favorite chips, Monster Munch, also hashtag non-sponsored. They are built on the same principle as Pringles. They are also not made from like potatoes, but from the pulp that was like shaped in these funky ghosty shapes. But here it's like, you know, it's easier to shape and, you know, press the pulp into like cookie cut the pulp into like shape and then fry it, rather than cut the potato in the shape, because you're left with lots of potato lost, you know, lots of like uneven chunks of potato that you can even like like put like do anything with it, only to, you know, feed it to animals or make into puree or into pulp. So yeah. Yeah. Sausage is the same principle, pretty much. You grind meat, spices, and other things, and preferably there is less of these other things than anything else, and then you put it into like either plastic or some other like byproduct of animal byproduct. You know? Yeah, yeah. Yes, intestines, yes. I wasn't sure if they use intestines right now in the like factory setting. But I know that they for sure use this like in the manufacturing like before the resurgence of plastic. Oh yeah, yeah, the collagen or like what's it called? Gelatin, which is also like coming from animal bones, unless you have like the fruit jello, but I haven't fruit gelatin, but I haven't seen like fruit gelatin being used. Usually the one from like animals. Which I'm not vegetarian, so I am not super fussy about it, even though I am very picky about food, but yeah, I don't see alternatives to gelatin in stores. So yeah, this is what I mean about what I'm talking about. You see how the blues are so like overbearing over everything light, so it makes the whole rainbow like be darker. Yeah, for many people, like having a dietary option or changing a dietary option like because of your beliefs is sometimes, not possible because of the environment you're living in. Like, some foods are more accessible than the others in some cases. In some places you eat more lamb than any other like kind of meat. In some places you eat horse meat. In some places you need to eat pig. So, and in some places you eat only fish and other kinds of meats are luxury. So yeah, it is very like, depending on environment you're, right now living. What products your country is specializing in, what products they can grow on their land, or what kind of cattle they can do. given that cattle is very like energy, water, like sucks up a lot of energy and water, and you know, and requires a lot of land, some more or less. Like chicken usually requires the least land. So this is why chicken is so cheap and can be like, you know, grown everywhere. Yeah, I know there is like a whole like stereotype of, you know, when the person that grew up in the city comes to the rural area and they for the first time see what comes into their like chicken broth, you know, and how it is acquired. Like, oh my god, what a cute chicken! And then, you know, you see a giant knife and, you know, you get yourself some meat for the broth, you know. Yeah, exactly. Like, in order for wheat and rye to grow, you need to have a really great quality of soil. Other grain, not so much, but it requires like proper soil, proper irrigation, enough sun in the air. Like, why is rice like so popular in the Southeast Asia? Because it requires lots of like water, and in their monsoon seasons and flooding, you get like yourself a good way to have water like at all times on your field. And also because they can be terraced, they can like, because of the like shape of the terrain, you know, usually you can't use very big agriculture like equipment on uneven terrain. So yeah, so this is why, you know, people resort to things they can grow using equipment they can use on their terrain and equipment they can use with their with the climate they have and they occupy. So yeah, so there are so few like of the good soils that can handle wheat, that really like for many terrains, for many climates, growing a cattle for, you know, sheep is, well, it's better. So yeah, but yeah, so we can't like force people to switch to plant-based diet because of environment. Well, go and see how many plants can you grow in their climate. Hi Truny Tones, welcome to the stream. I love the schnitzels. Schnitzels are good. Yeah, lots of fossil fuels, lots of energy. Yeah, and even if you don't use fertilizers and have this soil, like after some cycles the soil is unusable. So it loses its quality for the wheat, like loses its class. Like, I had the whole class in college about freaking soil. It was one of those classes where it was a pain to pass. But yeah, but I know like classes, well, in Polish, like classes of soil in Polish. So yeah, like nitrogen, nitrogen-based fertilizers. It is like the classic of the fertilizers. Yeah, rotating crops, absolutely. Like this is even something that like you learn in passing in elementary school, that oh yeah, this is something that can be utilized to still keep the soil like in a good quality for longer, because each plant needs something different. So if, for example, the soil is rich in nitrogen, well, no, nitrogen is, well, let's say the soil is rich in iron, and there is plant that sucks lots of iron. So if you plant this plant for like sucks some iron 1 year, some iron the second year, some iron the third year, well, like with each like season, and after 3 years you have no iron in this soil. But for example, if the soil has iron and like some other like micro element, like what is needed for humans and can be like what is the micro element that can also be I know there is sulfur, but yeah, let's say sulfur. So we have like iron and sulfur in that soil. So you plant a plant that takes iron, take it for 1 year, put the plant that needs sulfur for the second year, plant for iron the third year, and in 3 years you only use iron for 2 years instead of 3 years. So you keep your soil richer in iron like for other years, and there are actually proven like combinations of plants that can grow like on soil like one after another, or even plants that can grow like close together, because one plant can they can be in the similar soil, and one plant, for example, emits like a smell or something else that deters like some of the pests. Go figure. Like one example that stuck to me is that you absolutely can and should plant strawberries and onions next to one another. Like, yeah. So, okay, this is the picture. And I think, okay, I will leave it like it is. I will maybe, okay. Propping time. Let's prop in colored pencils, because I will make the post to Twitter for twitter.com. So let me make a good like aesthetic picture. Right. Oh, let's put it like this. Oh yeah. But here, wonderful, beautiful. Okay, and let's live tweeting right now. Let's think of something witty to write. And I really want to try to recreate this picture in digital because I feel like the glow effect can be achieved even better. Okay. Okay, hashtag, let's say hashtag Pride Month. Is it still? Yes. Trending? Yes. And hashtag LGBTQ, and I think this will be done. So let me tweet it. Okay, so what to do next? Let's think what to do next stream. Next stream will be on 13th, 13th, on Tuesday the 13th, and on Tuesday, wait, let me look at my art, like spreadsheet on my whip list. First off, mark this one as done. And let me see if there is anything other that I can draw that is like in the topic of Pride Month. Let me actually look at the pictures I did of my whips. Is there anything? Is there anything that can be put to can be also like Pride Month themed. I have some that are Ace Spectrum themed, so I can tackle those. It also requires minimal palettes, so because I planned for this picture to be like, yeah, in the colors of the Ace flag. What else I have? Yeah, I draw surprisingly lot of my OCs that can pass as hetero couple. Ooh, there's this meme redraw that I want to do. I need to put it. It's part 2. This one. Okay, let me mark it so I know where to come back to it. But yeah, I think most of it will be Ace themed from what I see. Yeah, let me quickly. Yeah, there's at least. I see already like 2 Ace themed pictures. 3 even. So yeah, so let's do this. So on 30th it will be, yeah, I will probably still use these colored pencils and maybe mix in some watercolors and do the Ace themed pictures. Yeah, I have some with cakes, I have some with sky, and I have, ooh, in topic of aces, I may have also a set of like cards, and I can talk about one idea I had like regarding this. Yes, let's do this. Okay, so this will be Ace themed on the 13th, so next Tuesday, then Sims on 15th, and then I don't know what else. Probably by the time it will be 20th, I will know the results of the poll on Twitter, and I will probably do one more stream of making of the big Pride Month illustration with my OCs. So yeah, on 20th it will be this. On 22nd, I have no idea yet. Probably will find something else on my whip, in my whips. Eventually tackle other like art that was requested. So yeah, so probably this. If Machiant will come back to me with the references for his redemption, that I will do this on 22nd. So yeah, so thank you all so much for coming. Thank you for watching, chatting, lurking, and spending some time with me. You already know what will happen next stream and when the next stream will be. So yeah, so still happy Pride Month. I hope you like the stream. I hope you like the art. Thank you for being here, and I hope you feel like this time was spent nicely and wisely. So yeah, so thank you once again. Take care, stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all very soon. So goodbye.